Manchester City are first place in the Premier League, and it looks like they're gonna win it. But would they still win the Premier League if every time they scored a goal, they had to release that player that scored? Today, I'm becoming Pep Guardiola and releasing every goal scorer for Manchester City. The rules to this video are simple. Every time a player scores a goal, he's released. Financial takeover will be disabled. I'm only allowed to buy new players with the money Manchester City already has. If I run out of players, we automatically lose the video, and European competitions will be disabled. I have 38 games to try and win the Premier League with Man City, but every time a player scores, they're released. Let's go. All right, we're loading into the career mode. This is gonna be one of my most difficult challenges yet. All right, I need some water before we start. This is gonna be a long one. All right, so let's see what we're rocking with. Here's the City squad. We have Haaland at striker. I can almost guarantee you in the very first game, Haaland's probably gonna be gone. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. So the very first thing I'm gonna do is recall every single player that we have who's loaned out, recalling them back from their loan. Doyle, you're coming back. I don't care if you're 66 overall. We need you. So the goal of this video is obviously to win the Premier League, but I'm going to be realistic here. That is going to be so difficult. This is the one that's probably the most helpful. Cancelo's returning, 87 rated. We get him back. All right, our current budget is 238 million pounds that we have to spend. And I have a full year to spend it. I don't want to spend it all in July and the August window, the summer transfer window. I'm probably gonna end up spending most of it here in January because our team will probably have been fully depleted by then. So the first thing we did was bring all our players back from loan. The second thing I'm gonna do is change to a formation where hopefully we score less. I'm gonna play a 5-back formation. I want as many of these games to end like 1-0. So we only have to release one player a game. And the third thing I'm going to do before we start getting into playing some games is buy just a bunch of strikers. We only have a total of 5 strikers on this team who are going to be scoring the majority of the goals. So if I were to sign no strikers, I can almost guarantee you Haaland would be gone in the first game, Alvarez would be gone in the second game, and then we'd have no one in the attack. I've gone and gathered some of the cheapest and highest rated strikers, like Jamie Vardy. 83 overall, 35 years old. He's going to be like 10 million. We got Cavani, Giroud, Aubameyang, Volin, Ings, Alexis Sanchez, Choupo-Moting, who are going to be our first signings. Wow. So I just signed them all, and I didn't add up the numbers in my head, and I wasn't really paying attention. I'm left with 63 million. Oh, we basically just spent all our budget, and we haven't even played one game. Well, the good news is, look at all the new strikers we have in this team. Hopefully, we do not run out the entire year, but I have a feeling we're still probably going to run out. And it's time to simulate up to our very first Premier League match, which of course is going to be against Liverpool. Now, there will be some strategy involved in terms of setting these lineups, because I could just send Haaland out there in this first game and he'll probably be gone immediately because he'll probably score. What I'm going to do is have 2 separate teams that we'll use for different purposes. We have our first team, which we'll send out for the big matches. So I'm going to play Haaland in the first game. And then whenever we're playing someone a little bit lower in the table, I'm going to send my second team out. Players who I'd rather get rid of. Maybe they'll steal a point. Maybe they'll get 3 points. Maybe they'll get no points. It doesn't matter. It's just, this is the team we'll use when I don't want to lose anyone good. But yes, for game 1, we're using our first team. All of the games will be simulated in this video. Match number 1 is a loss. And Haaland scored, meaning he's gone. That was the worst thing you can have happen in this video concept. You lose a game, a player scores, so you lose. You don't get any points, and you have to release a player. In this case, it's my best player, Erling Haaland. He's gone. All right, now on to our second game against Brighton. I'm thinking we use our second team here. Listen, I know they're crushing it in the Premier League IRL this year, but this is FIFA. I'm gonna use my second team. Probably. Okay, 1-1 draw. Who's getting released? It doesn't matter. It's Herrera. It's our second team. It doesn't matter. 76 rated Herrera is gone. Remember when I said our goal is to win the league? Well, this right here is not the start we wanted. Keep an eye on the top left-hand corner. We currently have 50 players right now on the team. That number is about to shrink. West Ham up next. I need a win in this game. I need my first win. I'm sending the first team out. Vardy is at strike. Can't win a game. That's our first team too. It's another loss, and I have to release Vardy and Grealish. Our second team has more points than our first team. What is happening? Grealish and party. No. And we're now about to advance past August into September, meaning the summer transfer window is closed. If I need to make signings before January because our team runs out of players, I'm only going to be able to do so through the free agent list. And to be honest, there's some decent players here. 70, 78 rated. Yo, game 4 of the season is against Newcastle. First team's being sent out. I'm just playing them until we can win a game, man. Yes, we've won, but at what cost? Bruyne, Mahrez, Foden, they're all gone. 91 rated De Bruyne, our best player. It was only a matter of time before he was going to be gone. Phil Foden, our best young player, gone. And Mahrez. Dude, I bought all these strikers. We're going to have no wingers here before we know it. Good news is we have our first win, but we're still in 13th place. Now, Southampton's our next opponent. The second team now has Silva in it, Phillips in it, Alvarez is striker. I'm gonna try the second team with this one. I don't know. We need to start winning, though. It's like, okay, 3-0. Whoa, the second team. Although that is 3 players released, including Bernardo Silva. Rogers, gone. Alvarez, gone. Silva, gone. Also, it says Cancelo has a goal, but if you look, that was in the FA Community Shield, and I think I already mentioned it. We're only counting Premier League games in this video, so just, yeah, ignore that one goal from Cancelo. He can stay. So yeah, this midweek game right here, you can see against Liverpool. Sim passed it. We lost. Does it count? It's the cup. But this will count. A Premier League match against Crystal Palace. Second team's being sent back out. Why not? Let's see what they could do. 2-2 draw. Choupo-Moting, gone. Filip Stevanovic, gone. And we're now down to 40 players. Forget winning the league, man. I think we're just gonna try to survive relegation at this point. Will I be able to survive these next 3 months with only 40 players? I think I'll be able to survive it. Will we be able to win at least half the games? That I don't know. All right, let's get going. Bournemouth is up next. Going back in it with the second team. I think they could actually win this one. And they do. Yakute? Don't know who that is. And Phillips. This is what we need. More players like Jan Kuto. Kuto, yeah, right? We need more players like you scoring, so I don't care if I have to release you. Phillips, on the other hand, our midfield is looking like, let's just say that we're running out of midfielders. Maybe I've made a mistake. I probably should just be playing my best defenders in every game, right? Because defenders rarely score. And I guess at this point, okay, as I say that, Joao Cancelo just scores 2 goals. And Rodri scores. Okay, a defender and a midfielder, both gone. At least Cancelo scored 2, and it wasn't 2 different players. Like, if you're going to score, you may as well just score as many as possible. Our main team is looking like our second team now. At this rate, I'm just keeping the main team in 100% of the time. Big match right here, coming up against Arsenal. We got Cole Palmer on a red. He'll be substituted out there. 2-0. Okay, you know what? If we're going to lose, just don't score. That's all I ask. It's fine. And next up, we have a Manchester derby. I want to win this one. We can't lose to Manchester United. We got to win the Manchester derby. 1-1, and our best center back had to be the goal scorer. Aymeric Laporte is gone. That's so sad. In 3 months into the Premier League season, 10 games played, we're in 7th place. Not bad. And some more good news. We still have loads of strikers on this team, but we need to start filling some positions. The wingers are going to be an issue. I'm going to go hunting for some free agents here. Look at this. This Qatari left winger. 76 overall, not bad. Oh, look at this. We have a left back, 87 rated, who's a free agent. Don't worry, we already know I'm not allowed to sign players I've already released because that would just ruin this whole video. Luis Chavez, 79 rated central midfielder. Yeah, we'll take him. All right, so slowly getting a little more help on this team. We got Chavez and Afif, both in the starting 11 now. So we got some upgrades on the free agent list. There's just not a lot of good free agents left, though. Chavez scores. Literally just signed him, and now I have to release him. Imagine getting signed by a team, playing 1 game for them, and then the manager just being like, yeah, I'm sorry, you're gone. See ya. That's basically what I just did. Look at the calendar here. We're in November, and we have 3 games left in this month. December is one of the trickiest months because you just play so many matches. Look at this, man. Oh, we might not have a team after December ends. Let's speed run through these. Man City against the Wolves. Come on. We need a win. It's been too long. Okay, 0-0. You know what? We get a point. We don't have to release anyone. Fulham against Manchester City. Come on. It's been so long since we've won. Yes. Fallen in stones, though. You know what the good news is? You know, we're going to have to release all these players eventually, but you know who we probably will never have to release? Is our 90 rated goalkeeper, Ederson. If you end up scoring Ederson, I'm going to be so mad. Our last game in the month of November. Come on. Leeds United. 3-0. Who are we releasing? Doyle, Ings, and Gomez. It's a win, but 3 at one time, man. That hurts a lot. Oh, God. What are we down to? 32 players. It's time to see if I can survive December, get to January with a full squad. And what's wild about this whole video so far is I am still in the hunt for top 4. Let's let December begin. Here we go. Match number 1. Leicester City L. Peroni's gone. How many strikers do we have? Oh, we still have Giroud. We have Cavani, Aubameyang, Sanchez. Out of all the players I signed at the beginning of the year, only 4 of them remain. What sucks about this video so far is we dropped so many points at the beginning of the season when we actually had players. We need to start winning games. Why some of these guys are here. Alexis Sanchez and Gundogan are now gone. If I could go back in time, I'd want to save Haaland. I'd want to like not play him and just keep him for like the last month. Sanchez. Oh, we're down to 3 strikers left. This is a big one. City against Chelsea. Come on, boys. Let's keep this winning streak up. Oh, God. Lewis and Aubameyang has to go and score against his former club. Look at this team, man. 28 players left and now 27 players left. 3 games left. We just need to make it to January. Come on. City versus Villa. We now have Cavani as our striker. We've gone through so many attackers. Is mad. 1-1 draw. Come on. Why can't we just win? Afif. We just signed him as a free agent too. Down to 26 players. 2 games left to go in this month. The Nottingham Forest. This has to be a win. No, are you joking? Our last game in December. Just almost there. We're almost there. Lost. Cavani. The last player will be releasing before January. And come on. We've made it. Okay, now I can breathe. And let's figure out what we're going to do from here. So let's see where we're at the halfway point. 20 games played, 27 points. I think we can safely say we are out of the title hunt. Man City will not be winning the Premier League. We're also 13 points out of top 4. Yeah, there's a chance, but I don't think it's likely. 12 points out of the bottom 3. Let's see what signings we can make to hopefully avoid relegation. All right, I have 193 mil. Wait, where did this money come from? As you can see, we made the signings during the summer. Did I get my numbers thrown off? Am I looking at something wrong? I thought we only had like 60 million left. Where did that money you know what? I'm not going to complain. I built up a solid list of players in every position so we can sort of refill this team. We have Thiago Silva, David Silva, Rakitic, Alexandro, Carlos Vela, Jordan Henderson, Arnautovic, Felipe Anderson, and Di Maria. Let's bring all these boys in. In the meantime, though, before we sign any of them, I have a game to play. We have a game on the first day of the month. So here we go. It's a 1-1 draw. Bustos is gone. Our 74 rated striker. Adios. Okay, now let's see how many of these guys we can bring in. Okay, first, Thiago Silva. I want him. Accept. David Silva. I definitely want some of these wingers. I'm going to bring them in first. We're going to bring in Felipe Anderson. That drops down to 150 mil. Wait, we're going to be able to bring all these guys in, no problem. And here's our new upgraded starting 11 with all of our signings. This team, could we actually maybe come back and finish top 4? It could happen. And I still have 35 mil left. All right, let's get to the end of January and then make some signings on deadline day. A brand new team. It feels good to actually have some high-rated players now in our attack. Let's get back to winning. Brentford 3-1. And I just signed Arnautovic. I just signed Rakitic, and they're both gone. You guys literally lasted 1 day at the club. Wait, can I not? Well, let me release you. Okay, there we go. Rakitic gone. And ignore Jordan Henderson. He has a goal, but that was scored when he was on Liverpool. And now he's on our team, and he hasn't scored yet. All right, Leicester City is up next. Still got our wingers. We still got Vela. We got Felipe Anderson. I got Di Maria on the bench. And I still can't win a game, apparently. And our last game of the month, before deadline day, is against Newcastle, who are actually crushing the league. And we draw. Who scores? Felipe Anderson. He's gone. Our last player released this month. And with the rest of our money, I'm going to use it to buy 2 more strikers. All right, it's now time to enter February and end this season. Okay, here's our team. I've made sure to keep a little bit of money just in case we end up actually running out of players so we can sign some free agents. With this new revamp, we have 31 players remaining. And look how many of them are goalkeepers. I didn't even realize we have that many goalkeepers. We are running out of position players. Next match is against the West Ham. We got Di Maria now in the starting 11. I really hope Di Maria does not scores. I need to shut my mouth. Whatever I hope doesn't happen ends up happening. Di Maria. Sorry I said anything. You're gone, bro. These next 2 games, I want both to be 1-0 wins. So we just release 1 player and move on with our lives. Wolves versus Manchester City. Here we go. Come on, boys. What are we saying? I said 1-0. No, not to Wolves. I wanted us to be the team that scored. This is really about to turn into a fight against relegation. What I actually think is funny about this video is you can release every single player that scores for you and still not be in relegation zone right now. It's pretty wild. Man City, I triple dog dare you to do this in real life. I dare you. You won't. I heard you won't. Jordan Henderson scores. He's gone, and we take an L. All of our new signings are slowly but surely getting released. Here's what the rest of our schedule looks like, man. It is not looking good. We actually might get relegated. April, and then the end of the year isn't awful in May. Look at our depth, boys. Check it out. Okay, you know, wait, it's not as bad as I thought. We have a lot of players left, although, like, a lot of them are goalkeepers, remember? Here we go. Brighton, Man City. We better beat Brighton. Come on, please. Yes, come on, boys. Win. I do have to go and release 2 players, but I don't care. I don't care. A win is a win. I'll gladly release these guys. All right, here come the difficult matchups. Liverpool versus Man City. Please, boys. Come on. 2-0. And Manchester United. Wait, why is the Lop in? Have we run out of good strikers? I'm just not even paying attention to this team as much as I should. I'm a terrible manager. And the Lop he's gone. All right, let me release these boys and see what's happening to our lineup. I have to be the worst manager of all time. Like, the job of a manager, get your players to score so you can win. I'm trying to get my players to score so I can get rid of them. Oh, this team's messed up. It has Ake playing left wing. That's not good. Oh, we need a lot to rearrange here. Oh yeah, okay, so we officially just have no strikers left except for Tedic. Is his name actually Tedic? Yeah, this is our team. These are the last attackers we will have. I mean, we could go and sign some free agents, but with 7 games left to go, this is what we're left with. Our defense, though, is still amazing. We're in 12th place on 37 points, I think. Oh, no, we're still 10 points, so we could still get relegated. Here we go, Arsenal City. Bro, what is our schedule? We just have all these huge teams in the last few months. Okay, Tedic, he scored. He's gone. Man City is officially out of strikers. Great. This is absolutely ridiculous. The only free agent strikers are strikers that I've released. So I can't sign another striker. All right, it's recommended me to put Kabore, a right wing. Bro, he has 31 shooting. Let's see how far we can get without a striker. We're not signing another striker the rest of the year because I physically can't, and we lose to Nottingham 3-0. Aston Villa next. We are down to our last 7 games. It's a win. Oh my God, it's a miracle. My voice just got so high there. Ella is gone, and we're now down to 23 players. And here's our final game in April. Our attack is, there's just no attack. There's no attack left. How am I winning games with no attack? Silva scores. This literally makes no sense. How am I winning? We've made it to the final month. 4 games left. Let's see how high up in the table we can finish. And these are some of our easiest games in this month. Here we go. City versus Fulham. It's another win. Ruben Diaz. Wait, how's he made it this long? After this, I only have 2 more players I can release. Kanji, gone. Chelsea, City. You know what? With Chelsea's luck recently, I'll probably end up winning this game. Could you imagine the scenes? We lose. And with that, Alexandro is gone, and Joshua Wilson Esbrand, whoever that is, he's gone. Now I gotta bring in all these free agents just to make sure we have enough players to actually play the games, or else we forfeit. Let's end this off. Everton, City, come on, boys. 2-2. Walker's gonna be gone. Bukadia's gonna be gone. It's honestly a miracle Kyle Walker made it the whole season without scoring. And then this guy who I literally just signed as a free agent's gone. And then our final game of the year against Bournemouth that is about to finish. And we finished with a win. After these boys are released, we end the video with 19 players total. 6 of them are goalkeepers too. Here's a look at the final team. This Man City team just been completely depleted. And the answer that everyone wants to know, if you released every single player that scored a goal for you, you can still finish 11th in the Premier League. That's mad. All right, I have to give a shout out to Ederson, Ake, and Palmer. They play in almost every single game and didn't once score, so good for them. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this one, comment which video we should do next. Click here to watch another FIFA video. And we'll see you boys for the next one. Peace.